Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Olunaike-Talabi, and on this channel, you can call me Oluwada Oti. I am a PhD student at the Montfort University, and I am very happy to bring you this video. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by to watch my video today. And if you are an old subscriber, thank you for always coming back again and again. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 things that you should consider before signing a tenancy agreement in the United Kingdom. So have you come into the UK as a student, an international student by yourself, or you've come with your dependents, your spouse, and your kids, and you're looking to rent a place to stay? Consider these 5 things before you sign that tenancy agreement. Let's get into today's video. My number one thing you need to check before you sign that tenancy agreement is to ensure that all safety checks are in place. Have you checked the gas appliance of the building? Have you checked all the electrical appliances? Have you checked if the smoke alarm is intact? Have you checked if the carbon monoxide detector is working perfectly if your apartment has a working fireplace? Have you checked that all the fire alarms, extinguishers, and all of that are in place? Do not sign a tenancy agreement until you are sure that all these safety, checks are in place. Is very, very important. You don't want to get a landlord where you're not sure what is happening with the gas appliance you are going to be using. You're not sure what the electrical appliances are like. Very, very important. Please check with your landlord. Has it been changed before? Has there been a test certificate that they can show you to say that these are safe to use? Very, very, very important. Don't sign a tenancy agreement until you've checked all these boxes. Number 2 on my list is the property in good repair? By the time you want to leave any property, you are mandated to, before you can get your damages back, or what some people call deposit, before you can get that amount back, the house has to be in a good taste. Now, if you are going to be moving into an apartment, then you should ensure that the house is in good taste, because if there's anything that is happening at the point you are living and it's something that has been there before you came in, and it was not notified to the landlord or the agent or whoever brought you in, and you don't have this in record, then you might have to pay for something that you didn't even know how it happened. So it's very important that you ensure that the property is in good repair. Before you sign anything, ensure that your landlord is responsible for maintaining and repairing the structure of the building that has to do with wall, roof, windows, doors, piping, wiring, heating and hot water in the house, safety of gas, electrical appliances, sinks, baths, toilets, everything damp in the property, or problem with infections like rats, mice, and all of those is the landlord's issue. Ensure that the landlord is taking responsibility for all of that. You as a tenant are just supposed to be, responsible for minor repairs here and there, maybe light bulbs, maybe a bit of damage you caused while you're on the property. But the major work on the property should be done by your landlord. You've made payments so that they can fix all of these things. Don't sign any tenancy agreements until you are sure that the property is in absolute good repair. One tip I'll give you is to ensure you take a proper video, virtual, snap the environment, see what the property looks like at the point where you are moving in. Snap it, have a record, pictures, video even, so that at the end of your tenancy where you are moving out, you have that to compare the state of things when you moved in and the state of things when you are moving out. That is very, very essential. Number 3 on my list is to confirm, be sure, be certain what the deposit amount is. Some people call it deposit, some people call it, in Scotland it's called damages. In England, I think it is deposit. Ensure that you are sure what the deposit fee is. You're expected to pay a deposit that covers repair in case you misuse the property or whatnot at your tenancy time. If there are any damages, that is what covers for it. But legally, your deposit is supposed to be returned back to you after you are leaving. So the landlord is not supposed to even keep that money with him. He's supposed to deposit in a scheme that is called Tenancy Deposit Protection Scheme. So that's where it keeps the funds up until where you are living, so that you can get your funds back. If you've paid your rent and you didn't cause any damage whatsoever to your landlord's property, you're entitled to get your money back. I mean the deposit. So, and it's usually equivalent to about 6 weeks rent. It's not usually more than that. So please ascertain what the deposit on the property is. And of course, also know that you are able to get your deposit back. If your landlord is refusing to pay you back, then you are able to, seek help by contacting Citizens Advice. They do all of this for free for you. They just make sure that no landlord cheats a tenant. Number 4 on my list is to ensure that the tenancy agreement doesn't restrict you from bringing in guests. If your desire is to be able to welcome guests into your home, then you should ensure that your tenancy doesn't say otherwise. So please read the clauses very well. If you're not sure, get experts to read these things for you. I'm a lawyer. You probably already know or you don't know. And by virtue of my profession, I know that clauses are very, very important in any agreement you're signing. Please read this tenancy agreement. You might not understand it. I've had a lot of people have sent their tenancy agreement to me to say, oh, please, can you just check this clause for me? I'm not sure what it means. I mean, clauses are written in plain English, but sometimes you don't understand how the English is couched and you're wondering, oh, what does this even mean? You can give a second high or a third high even to just help you read it and understand what any clause means. And if you're not sure, you could ask your landlord to please expatiate what they mean by this clause. You need to be sure of every single clause that is in your tenancy agreement. I had situations where people will come and be, my landlord says guests cannot come and I've paid 6 months, I've paid this and that. So please be sure if your tenancy agreement doesn't restrict guests over, or if there are restrictions, what is the length of time they're able to stay, how many people is able to come see you, just understand all the tenancy terms before you sign it. And number 5 on my list, which is the very last point on my list, is to ensure that to confirm exactly, I beg your pardon, to confirm exactly if your landlord is able to evict you or not. I mean, what are the terms again in your tenancy agreement? What's the tenancy agreement saying about eviction? You need to be sure what it is saying, what you need to, what the landlord needs to, what rules the landlord needs to follow before they can evict you. Very, very important, because you don't want any form of bullying. If you feel that your landlord is bullying you in any way, you're able to call the police immediately. This is going to be the end of my video today. I hope that you found this point helpful. Please check your tenancy agreement very, very well before you sign it. If you have any questions, especially regarding renting in the UK as an international student, you can drop your questions in the comment section and I will take all your questions. Thank you so much for watching today. On this channel, I try to provide information that help you settle in the UK or just come study in the UK as an international student with or without independence. If you find all this kind of content interesting, please consider subscribing. Comment on this video, like it if you want, and I'm very grateful for your love and support. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.